So today I have 10 shop items, all of which are under $10 US that I use all the time in my shop. And I wanted to share them with you, and I have some links in the description. So again, 10 items, all under $10 US, some are even under $5. And I tried to translate them to under $15 Canadian. I am Canadian. And for those internationally, use those to benchmark your prices. So let's take a look. So first up, we have these two little 8-pack of bits from Bosch. These are impact driver bits that are really, really good quality, far better than you would generally get with those multi-packs that you get. And we have some square drive here, Robertson for those of us in Canada, and some Phillips. I also have a Torx pack as well. But these are awesome little bits, really handy little holder when you know how to use them. I actually posted a video on how I didn't know how to use these initially, but they are very easy to use by just tilting up, putting them back in. And they retail for, I think, between $5 and $8 US per 8-pack. And in Canada, they're closer to like $11 to $13. So not under $10 in Canada, but great little piece of kit to have. So continuing the drill and driving train, we have this 12-inch bit extender from DeWalt. So this is an awesome bit extender. It's 12 inches. I think they also make a 6-inch one. Just easy to connect to impact driver or drill. And yeah, just show you the end there. And they are so inexpensive. I think that they're often between like $6 and $8, both Canadian and US. I think I paid $5 and some Canadian. So if it's not under $10, definitely wait for it to go on sale. But these bit extenders are awesome. So now moving a little bit towards the marking space, and I'll start with an interesting one. And this was a tool that I think my dad bought me, and I didn't know how I would use it, but a scratch awl, and the Stanley 69122. And this is absolutely amazing. So for marking where you want to drill a hole, you can even mark lines if you really wanted to with it, if you were desperate. But super handy. I think it retails for right around $10 US. And in Canada, it can be a little more expensive if you can find it. So it's not always available on Amazon. But if you see this available for probably under 12, under 15 bucks in Canada, definitely scoop it up. And it should be around $10 bang on in the US. Also, we have kind of a relatively generic, simple utility knife that's able to come out, uses the utility blades that we're all used to. So I think I have a 100-pack of extra blades. This is a Mastercraft brand, so that's a store brand for Canadian Tire here in Canada. But for those in the US, you'd probably see these types of knives all over the place. And they'll have exorbitant regular retail price. I think this one was $12 Canadian usually, but they go on sale for like $3 or $4 all the time. So I have these in the cars, I have it in the shop, I have it downstairs, I have it behind the bar, I have it in the shed. So just super handy little knives to have, and wherever you can get them. So pretty happy with this. It's not my marking knife by any means, but it's a great utility knife to have in the shop. So also kind of continuing down the marking space, let's talk about marking your wood or your material. And for that, I generally use painter's tape. So we have two different versions here. So this is just cheap stuff from the local home center. And we also have the coveted frog tape, which I don't find is really any better than the simple home brand stuff or store brand. But painter's tape is great for either marking out pieces to actually kind of know where you're putting things, but I often just put this onto like final pieces and then mark them with numbers or words, so I know exactly where that piece goes in the final assembly. So don't overlook painter's tape when it comes to woodworking or general shop use. And to work with that painter's tape, and another really handy tool or accessory is the Sharpie. And for me, I try to have a few of these everywhere I'm working and just get regular black fine point. I think you can get 5 or 6 packs for $5, $4, something along those lines. So they're not too expensive. They're around $1 a piece, and really handy to have around when they don't get lost in the kitchen drawer. So a couple more things to kind of round this out. So let's get back to kind of a more serious woodworking one, and that is a Bessey clamp. So this is the Bessey 12-inch clamp, and really, really, really good build quality on this. Sorry, not 12 inch, this is a 6-inch clamp. 12 inches significantly more money, but the 6-inch clamp comes right in at $10 US, and I think $12 Canadian right now as of when I checked on Amazon just before filming this. But these are awesome clamps, super durable. I think I've got about 8 of them, and there are times where I have all 8 in use. So maybe I'll add another 4 at some point, but really nice non-marring plastic covers on these, and just really nice quality. And yeah, they're not quite as nice as some of their new style of clamps, but for 10 bucks, you really can't beat it. So next up we have another measuring tool, and that is my iGaging machinist ruler. And this ruler, and I've actually had a really hard time finding it online to share with everybody here. This 12-inch ruler is amazing. It's really thick. I think it's steel. Maybe it's aluminum, but no, it feels like steel. And just really sharp edges. And what's awesome about this is that it has so many different details on it. So it's marking the 8ths, the 16ths, 24ths. It's also like just how it kind of comes around the corner is so nice. This was $5 at Busy Bee Tools in Canadian. So that's $5 Canadian for this, which I feel like maybe a pricing error, because I would probably pay closer to like $12, $15 for this type of ruler. Just really nicely made, really good quality. Again, you get detailed measurements on the back, and then your normal 8ths and 16ths on the other side. So really, really nice ruler, super happy with it. I think I have one in the workshop and one in the basement workbench as well. So really nice to have. Another great woodworking tool is the GluBot. So the GluBot is a glue holder that essentially you can take your gallon jugs or other jugs and pour your glue into this. You can see this one's starting to firm over. I think I definitely got some air in it over the winter. It hasn't been used too much recently, so I'll probably just scoop up another one. But the GluBot is, I think, $8 US. I think it's around $8 US for this. I don't know if it's 8-ounce size, 16-ounce. So it's a 16-ounce GluBot here. They also have a mini one that I think is 8 ounces, but this 16-ounce one I think was $8 US. I think it was closer to $15 Canadian, but super handy, really nice vessel. It has this nice little top. It just comes out in such a nice bead. So I definitely recommend these, and I may have just not done a great job taking care of this one because this is the first time that I've ever had this issue. So I blame the user on this one and not the GluBot itself. And then finally, place to do your design work. And for me, it is these Veritas, so a Canadian company, but these workshop design pads, and I'll throw a link into this as well. They are so handy. They have really nice clean pages that all have the dot grid on them, and it's got inches along the one side and centimeters along the other if you are trying to work to scale. And just really good quality, really nice to have around. I think they're $7.50 Canadian for one, or like $20 or $30, $22 for a 3-pack. So really nice to have, and a nice compliment to for those of us that like to take notes and like to design our work by hand instead of using SketchUp all day. So there you have it, 10 tools and accessories under $10 that are great additions to any workshop, whether you're a woodworker or just generally putzing in your shop. Really handy to have around, and you don't see too many things like this under $10. So I will be posting a video with kind of the $25, $50, $100 ranges later on, but these are my favorite shop items under $10. Thanks for watching.